How are you, Mike?
Oh, I'm all good, eh?
I'm good,
all
thank
good,
you.
man.
Yeah. How about you?
I like it, Donnie.
Sure, I will have So, Mike, tell me more. But who's Mike? Like, tell me more about yourself, because I get that's why we are here today.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, that's cool. Well, thanks for having me with you, and it's really it's a privilege to be here today and chat to you guys about kind of my life, my story. Just the person that I am. We all go through a lot in life, and no one's struggles are more than another. Obviously, everyone goes through different things. But for me as a person, we grew up. Adam and myself grew up together, and we grew up, not kind of as privileged as a lot of people, but our parents always gave us the best that they can. So if, for example, if we're cold, they will give us their jersey because we don't have our own or something like that. We were always looked after by our parents, but everyone has struggles in life, and we also had our own problems, which it doesn't matter what it is. It's just everyone has different struggles in life. But yeah.
So tell me then. So what gave you a motivation? You understand, to carry on, even though there was some situations that there were so too much for you.
It's a good question. I think the things that motivate people are different.
Yeah.
Like some things that motivate you might be different to what motivates me.
That's true.
But I think for in general, just my perspective, whatever you find that motivates you in life, then follow that. Whether it's your dream, whether you want to be successful, or whether you want to have a big family, or whether you want to look good, or whatever that is. A lot of people will be motivated by certain things in life, where they follow that and they enjoy it so much that it takes over, and they become, they take different steps up, where they don't worry about what other people think.
Okay, then. So, like you said, coming from a privileged background, I get that. So, tell me how it was like in that situation, when you had to, sometimes you go to sleep without having the food, you understand, using the cold shower. So how it's like, and how was the feeling that moment?
Yeah, I mean, it's difficult. There's been even not so long ago. It wasn't only when I was young, and Adam has been through the same. Like not having food at night, not because you don't want to eat, but because you can't afford it. There's been nights where, we used to eat peanut butter for dinner. That's the life. But life is what you make it, I think. And so we all have these struggles, but if you can get up in the morning and go to work, and you have a drive and you have a motive to just take on the day. I mean, I'm lucky I get to spend time with my brother every day. That's more important than money for me.
Yeah, I understand.
Like money comes and goes. You can make money today and lose it tomorrow. But family is something that's more important.
Yeah,
so
family is what you need.
Yeah.
So, younger brother.
Talk to me, dog.
Yeah. So, it's privileged to have a brother like you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you understand. The ones always make sure that if things go bad for you, give you the helping hands. Because that shows the true reflection of love. You understand?
Yes.
So you telling me to having such experience working with your brother. Understand how this like?
It's awesome, So like we were saying earlier, we weren't the most well-off and privileged kids. Our parents split up at quite an early age, and Mark had to sort of take that fatherly role on.
Yes.
So it's been a massive respect throughout my whole life, and to work for him it's a massive privilege.
That's true.
It's been awesome, And it's also another thing where other than a boss, he's my older brother. So I've got to make him proud. Got to work hard for him.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It does.
Absolutely. So it's awesome. It's been awesome.
So when did you start working, if I may ask?
It was last year May, if I'm not mistaken.
So far, how it is?
It's been great,
Great,
I can see myself. In a year I've changed so much for the better in my eyes.
Thanks to that.
So I'm forever grateful for the opportunity.
So, Magnet, so what do you like to say to the young generation who want to be more like you? You understand? The advice that you like to give them.
It's a good question, eh? So to all the kids out there, you know, to the younger people, my view is that don't be like me. You know, don't be like me. Don't be like the president. Don't be like Tiger Woods. Don't be like the superstars. Be yourself, because you are irreplaceable. Nobody can be like you. So I think it's important for people to realize these days, especially with Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, everyone is trying to be someone else.
Yeah, that's true.
Where I personally think that you should just be yourself. Yeah, that's the way to go, because no one can be who you are.
Yeah.
And if you set the boundary, if you set the limits, if you teach people by doing the right thing, they will want to be like you. You know, and so I think a lot of success that comes out of excuse me, that comes out of people today, whether it's family or money or respect for other people or patience or whatever that is, I think a lot of it is coming from within. You know, it's not, they're not trying to be someone else. They're not trying to follow someone else.
Yeah.
Everyone has mentors that give you good guidance and that are going to show you on the right path. But, you know, as a child, as the youth of today, you can do anything you want. You can be anything you want, but only you can decide that. And, you know, if you don't believe in yourself, then how can you expect other people to believe in you? You know, that's kind of what I would sum it up to be.
You know, I intend to realize what it is nowadays. The young generation, they intend to give up on their dream because of they let their home situation to determine their future. Yeah. So, and which is not a good thing. And if you follow someone's steps, or if you want to be like someone, hence, then that's where you lose your focus, right? Because you don't want to be yourself, but you want to be like someone else.
Exactly.
You understand? So it's okay to observe on the way. Okay, if I can be like that, but don't necessarily mean like you have to follow the same footstep. Do what is best for you and do what's right for you. Isn't that?
Yeah, I think, you know, Adam is a good example of that.
Yeah.
You know, everyone has their own issues in life and we all go through these struggles, but the one thing that Adam is good at is being himself.
Yeah.
You know, he's always just been Adam. And whether he makes mistakes or he's done well or whatever, people know who he is because he's himself. He doesn't have to try and be someone else, or he looks up to people, and yeah, he does certain things. He takes a little bit from this person and takes a little bit from here. But, you know, Adam is a good example of just be yourself and the right people will come to you and fall into your life. So.
Yeah. And I realized that because like he has a giving hand, you understand? Because giving hands is more blessed than the receiving one.
Correct, yeah.
You understand? So I once saw him a couple of times. I spent more time with him to get to know him better, than only to find out, or no, he's the manager here and works with the brother. The brother is one of the owners here, and what amazed me most, you understand?
Yeah.
So Mike, like, where do you see yourself in the next 3 years, or this business?
Yes, Don, it's a tough one. So as much as I've loved my time here and all that I've taken in and learned from Mark, it's been awesome. But you know, I've got an obstacle in my life. You know, a good obstacle.
Oh, that's
we've just recently had a little newborn, so I've got a son now.
Amen to that.
And so my structure of life's got to change a little bit. You know, my time at work and time at family, and for me, family always comes first. Yeah. Especially what we went through as youngsters. I missed a lot of that, and again, so that's a learning curve of what how you can make that better. So I'm going to change my career path. Don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but me being me, I'm going to do something, and whatever it is, I'm going to do it to the full. Yeah. So it's exciting but scary, but it's a part of life, and for me, I always trust and believe in the big man upstairs.
Yeah,
he'll always lay your path, and it's a matter of how you take it forward and how you run with it.
Yeah, that's true. So like you said, you're gonna change your path. You understand? And I can see that you're confident about it, because you trust the one who's above us, because he always makes things possible for us. Sure. Without him, there's no way, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, and there's no life. And like I can see, like you are so humble, you and your brothers, you understand, which is the good thing, like I said before. So, and if I'm not mistaken, you've been sponsored by Nike, right?
Yeah.
And how did you end up being sponsored by such one of the biggest clothing brands in the world wide?
So yeah, I mean, again, like, you know, it's a bit of a long story, but basically a lot of guys today, like a lot of influencers or a lot of people out there are trying to get things and trying to get sponsorships.
Yeah.
But like I said, you know, Adam's a good example. Just be yourself and those things will come to you.
Yeah.
So for me, I was just myself, and I ended up just doing a lot of work, using my initiative, going through the struggle, going through the hard time, and doing the work that I thought was best for the company, for Nike. And then they came to me and said, look, we would like to sponsor you.
Wow.
So I think it's, you know, I was also very lucky. But, you know, a lot of people say that luck is a combination of preparation and opportunity.
That's true.
So when you prepared and the opportunity comes up, you know, it happens, then you take that opportunity, and that's, a lot of people say, yes, you're so lucky, but they don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know the work that's gone into it, because everyone just sees what, you know, they walk into the shop and they see us and we're all smiling, but they don't know what we've had to do to be here.
Yeah, because like we don't get what we deserve. You understand?
Yeah.
You get what you worked for.
That's correct.
You understand? So yeah, it was nice being with you guys, and a lovely day, and then I wish you all the best, and I hope that one of the good days you will fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the sky is the limit, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I believe in you guys.
Thank you, my brother.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah,
But it's the same for you. You know, you're a good guy, and you must just follow your path, because these people that are watching, they're going to follow you too.
Yeah.
You know, you can be an influence in people's lives. You don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to have a Lamborghini and all this nonsense that the world is giving everyone. You don't have to have a big house. I've got a very small house because I don't know, why must I have a big house? You don't need a big house. You don't need cars. You don't need all these fancy things. You don't need fancy clothes. If you're a good person like yourself, people will follow you. People will not want to be like, they will not want to be you, but they want to be like you.
I understand.
You know, you must just follow, your attitude is great. You've got good respect for people. You've got nice manners. You're a good guy. And all these people watching, they'll follow you because you are a nice person.
I hope you follow.
No, they will follow you because you're a good oak. You're a good person. You're someone that I think a lot of people will have time for you, because it's Adam as well.
Yeah, sure.
Adam and I, we balance, because I'm very like hard, you know, where Adam is like soft, and a lot of people will go towards him because they can relate to him, you know, and it's the same with you. Guys will relate to you. I struggle to make new friends. I struggle to have people in my life because of certain things that happen in my life. But you should never let these things, you know, kind of deter you from what you want to do in life. And always accept yourself for who you are.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't try and be someone else. Accept yourself. Yeah.
You know, like I mean, I was in our like when you are the one, you are one of the owners here, because you are so down to earth. You understand? Someone won't think about it until I found out, you know, this guy, and I'd be like, oh. But just living a normal life like any other ones, you understand, which is a good thing, because you know, like people when they have money, you know what they do, you understand?
They want to spend it all.
Yeah, but they forget how hard they have to work.
Yeah, they forget where they come from.
That's what they do. But thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thanks
Don.
again. God
No
bless you.
problem.
Thank you.
Thanks, Donnie.
Thank you.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks.